Hello everyone, and today we are back for another Lumion Legacy PvP video, and today we're going to be playing the last battle before Atlantean City Part 2. Now, I did make another video on this, but unfortunately Atlantean City Part 2 was delayed, so I'm trying this again, and hopefully this time this will actually be the last battle I'll ever play before Atlantean City Part 2. So, this seems very interesting. There is a Hunter, which... Sorry, I kind of lagged out there, but it's fine. There's a Hunter and a Revenine, which are both relatively scary. I think I am going to bring a Imperior, because Imperior can be very good if used correctly. I'll also bring Zeppelin, because there is a Gobademic, and I do want to get rid of Poison Barbs and Barbs if I need to. And then I think the last Lumion I bring, I don't know. I think I'll bring Stratosaur. Problem is, there's that. So, no, I'll bring Arpygo instead. And I'll lead off with Terraclaw. That will be what I bring. I did kind of lag out, so I am going to have to edit the video, but that's okay. There's the Hunter. Do I have anything for the Hunter? I kind of don't, which kind of sucks. But, hey, it happens. I really don't have anything for the Hunter. That's not good at all. I think I will go for one rough up, though, because I do want to actually injure the Hunter, because... Yeah, it goes for a Chili Chomp. I should be able to live at least one. Yes, I do live one. Just don't flinch, which I don't. I get to do a lot of damage to the Hunter, which is really good. And now, I still have a decent amount of health, but I can swap into Himber. So yeah, I'm going to make my swap into Himber, and then I'll go for a Quick Punch, and hopefully that should be enough to get rid of the Hunter. Just go for another Chili Chomp. Crit, which really stinks. I really don't like the crit. I kind of just want to click Earthquake, but I think I'm just going to go for the Quick Punch. I think that's the safest play I can do. No, I should have placed Icicle Traps. Dang it, I should have placed Icicle Traps. I guess that is not really the end of the world, because he doesn't really have a Fire type, so... I am going to go for an Icicle Traps here. Even if he goes for Maroon, I'm going to go for Icicle Traps just so I can chip the Gobademic, I can chip the Obsidian, I can chip the Hunter coming back in. Icicle Traps are just good for dealing with chip. It can also get rid of any potential clutch plushies that the opposing team might have. So, that's really good. Okay, it only went for a Flash and Flee. That works. Doesn't do that much damage. I'm still at over half health. And I could still use the Himber for potentially the Gobademic. And also for Quick Punching the Hunter. Goes into Stratosaur, which doesn't take any damage. Oh no, it does because of Icicle Traps. Awesome! I think I'm going to go into... I'm kind of not sure what to do here, because this Stratosaur is going to be relatively tough to beat. Maybe I do go Arpygo. Do I have Thunderstrike on you? I do have Thunderstrike on you. But the Hunter does outspeed me, which is really bad. The Hunter outspeeding me is very bad, and losing the Clutch Plushie might result into a loss. So, I kind of don't want to do that play if I can. It's definitely going to go for a Metallical Blast, but I don't want to lose Terraclaw when he potentially has a Metatoad on the field. Unfortunately, I think the best play is to go into Arpygo. This might not be the best decision. Oh, it went for a Gust. Okay. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'll go for Thunderstrike. If he stays in, I can take it out, and if he doesn't, I should potentially still have my Clutch Plushie if he swaps out, which he does, so that's good. Goes for the Metatoad play here. I get to still save my Clutch Plushie, so that's pretty good. Got the crit on that, but the crit really didn't help me there. It's Health Amulet Toad. Not great on my part. It's Health Amulet Toad. I think I'm going to have to sack my Imperior to the Metatoad, because if I don't chip this Metatoad, I'm going to be in a very rough position. Electro Punch might take me out. Okay, it didn't actually do that much. Wow, that really didn't do that much. I'm just going to go for Dark Surge and just try to do as much damage as I can. That kind of stunk, actually. Goes right back into Stratosaur, but thankfully I do have Fade Away, so I can Fade Away from the Stratosaur if I have to. But that would be what I do. Do I Fade Away? Would Fade Away be the right play here? Yeah, why not? We'll Fade Away. Because that'll actually do some more damage on the melee side, because Stratosaur doesn't have a high melee defense, at least compared to its range side. So, I think Fade Away is the best play here. Okay, it actually didn't do as much as I thought, which kind of sucks. My Arpaigo is rather low on health. And I don't want to lose Terra Claw. I really don't want to lose Terra Claw. I don't really have any recovery on this team, which really sucks. I have no recovery whatsoever. Probably should have just let my Imperior get injured. He could also just be a Taste Stratosaur and completely mess me up. I kind of don't know what to do here. I can't go Zeppelin. I can't go Terra Claw. I kind of can't go anything. I honestly think the best play here is to go... I think I know what I gotta do. I gotta go Terra Claw and sack it, which really sucks. This really isn't the best play on my part, but I think it's the best thing I can do. Yeah, I think I'm dead here, no matter what I do. I'll go for a Rough Up in case he goes for like a Perch, but yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I live! Terra Claw's a monster! Go Terra Claw! And I got a critical hit on the Stratosaur, which is awesome. I could potentially save this for later. And that's what I will do. I will actually save this for later, because he is actually really low on energy. And if he goes for a Perch, I could set up on my Stratosaur. Not Stratosaur, Zeppelin. Goes for Tactical Blast, which that's fine. Does a decent amount of damage. I can go for a Piece of Mind here. And then I'll go for a Gust, and then I can make a move. I'm kind of just here trying to force out the Stratosaur if I can. Let's see, though. Let's see what he does. If I play this correctly, I might be able to break through this Stratosaur. But we'll see. I really am not sure what he's going to do. I don't think Piece of Mind was the best play on my part. I might have made a massive mistake. Especially if he swaps out into Hunder. He swapped out into Hunder, didn't he? Dang it. That is really not what I wanted. At least I forced out the Stratosaur, so that is something. I'm going to go right back into my Himber, and hopefully he doesn't predict the Blaze Chomp and KO my Himber. That's kind of all I can really do at this point of the game, though. I think I'm going to get utterly destroyed, though, if I'm not careful. Nope, didn't make the predict, which is good. Gonna go for a Quick Punch, because I kind of don't know what to do from here. Plus, that could still potentially KO the Hunder. I think he just went back into Luminami, which that's fine. That's fine for me. That's okay. Just gonna go for another Icicle Traps. I should be able to live one Maroon, so I'm gonna utilize that to my advantage. I'm not sure how I'm gonna beat the Luminami, because I kind of don't have anything that could hit the Luminami, which is really scary, and it can get free health back. So, that really isn't that good, especially if that Stratosaur gets a Gust Up. Yeah, Maroon is going to do a lot of damage for me, but I should still be alive on Himber. So, I should still be able to stay alive on Himber, hopefully. No, he just went for another Flash and Flay. So, my Himber is at higher health than expected. Let's see what he does next, though. He still has Metatoad. He still has Stratosaur. I think he still has all of his Lumions left, which is scary, because again, I have no recovery on this team besides Health Amulet on Terra Claw. So, that's really scary. And I don't know if my Terra Claw outspeeds that Luminami or not. So, we'll see what he does next. I don't think he knows what to do, honestly. He's kind of just trying to think what he can do. This might be the best time to get Stratosaur back into the game. And then use Stratosaur to try to take out the Himber. But it could also go for a Gust and completely mess me up if I'm not careful. Yeah, he's really thinking of a decision to make here. I don't know, like, I really am not 100% sure what he can do here. Like, he has Metatoad, he has Hunder. I gotta save Himber for that Hunder, at least for that Hunder. This Himber also outspeeds the Metatoad, so that is something that we can also do as well. Yeah, he went back into the Hunder. And I'm just gonna go for a Quick Punch, because, again, I don't even care if he swaps out. I know it's way too predictable, but I have 4 Quick Punches left. And if he goes into Luminami, I can just swap out. So, yeah. Getting rid of Hunder. Oh, it lived. It really just lived a hit. That throws everything off. That throws everything out of proportion. Well, we got Clutch Plushie on our Pygo for this reason. That kind of stunk. I'm going to go for a... I think I'm going to go for Dark Surge because that is the least amount of energy I can use. He just goes for Blaze Chomp, which actually doesn't do that much damage at all. Thank gosh. We could actually get rid of the Hunder. That's good. Getting rid of the Hunder is nice, but there's still that Stratosaur left. There's still that Metatoad left. And I don't really have anything on... I don't really have anything for Metatoad. And if that Stratosaur gets a perch, I'm in huge trouble. So I gotta be really careful with how I play the rest of this game. So let's see what he does here. Revenine comes on in. And Revenine is going to do a ton of damage to me. Yeah, so his last one is Revenine. And I know exactly what I'm going to do in this situation. This might be a good time to sack the Imperior because this Revenine is extremely scary. And I now got rid of a potential clutch plushie, which is awesome. I am really low on health, though, so it might actually not KO the whole thing. So there we go. Please just KO the whole thing. It didn't. Didn't quite KO the whole thing, but that, I don't mind. Now, I go back into Arpygo. And Arpygo looks to be in a decent spot the rest of the game. Gonna go for a... There's no reason to go for Thunderstrike when I could just go for Tsunami. There's no reason to just not go for Tsunami here. Swaps out into Stratosaur. Stratosaur comes back in. Takes a little bit of damage. That should be enough to take out the Stratosaur. Thank goodness. We really needed to get rid of that Strat. And the fact that the Stratosaur is gone now is awesome. Now he goes back into Revenine. And yeah, this Revenine is a pain in the butt. This Revenine is really a pain in the butt. Because it outspeeds everything. And it... Yeah, outspeeds everything, which is just not good. I'm just trying to think, what is his last Limian? He still has Hunder in the back, doesn't he? He still has Hunder in the back, doesn't he? Which really sucks. The fact that he still has Hunder in the very back just completely throws everything off. Gonna go for Dark Surge just to conserve on energy, and that should definitely be enough to still take out the Revenine, because the Revenine is extremely frail. Yeah, his last one is Luminami. So yeah, he has Luminami, he has Metatoad, and he has Revenine. Those are the last three that he has left. So we need to utilize that to our advantage. Maybe if I can get a Magnify off, maybe on the Revenine. No, not on the Revenine. I would have to get it on... Yeah, he's going to use his Revenine to win, which is scary. He has enough Vengeance. He has enough sacking opportunities to utilize his Revenine for the win, and that's what's scary. His Revenine can just straight up win right now. Let's see what it does, though. If he sacks his Revenine, I'm in the best spot, but unfortunately, that's not what he did at all. Instead, he just went back into Luminami, and now I have to get a weight off because I'm out of energy. That did a decent amount of damage, though, at least, so I will just go for a weight. He's going to go for the Flash and Flay. There's kind of nothing around that. There's nothing around the Flash and Flay here. But I just need to get my energy back, and hopefully I'm in a decent position to come back in this match. I'm low enough. I don't think I'm low enough to die to the Revenine, thankfully. I think I can still live one Revenine hit that's non-Vengeance boosted. Yeah, he's bringing it back in. I don't know why he's bringing it back in. 3 Dark Surges is enough. I can go for a Thunder Strike. Dark Surge, Dark Surge, Dark Surge. Tsunami, Tsunami. I'm just trying to think what the best play is here. I still think Dark Surging is the best play I could do. He goes for the Final Ruse. That sucks. I think I just screwed myself up. I didn't really think about that. And now, he's just going to win with Metatoad. Dang it! I should have just went into Zeppelin. I really did not think about Final Ruse. Like, I always forget about it, which sucks. And yeah, now I lose to the Metatoad no matter what. Metatoad comes in and wins. Yep, Metatoad comes in and wins. Maybe unless I crit it, but I'm not going to be able to crit it. I think I'll try Wonder Resonate first, if I somehow live. No, I don't somehow live. I didn't even get the +1. So yeah, the last battle ever before Atlantean City Part 2 is a loss, unfortunately. I think I could have played that better, though. I think I could have played that better if I didn't lose my Hember. But overall, it was just a bad matchup, and I couldn't come back from that. So, unfortunately, that's a GG's. And that, hopefully, is the last battle before Atlantean City Part 2. But, knowing our luck, it's probably going to delay again, and then this video is going to be outdated just like the first one. So, we'll see. Let's get those Part 3s in the comments. The last battle before Atlantean City Part 2, Part 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me playing my last battle ever before the Soul Burst update, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!